Good morning. Happy first day of spring. I feel like we've had a pretty easy winter. I have loved the sunshine. And someone in my institute class, it's a church class that I teach every Wednesday night, she loves the gloomy weather and she loves the rain. And so I made a commitment that every day in the weather I would love. So that's something that I worked on this winter, and I'm so grateful for her constant positive attitude and how I learned to find joy in every single season. So I am excited. The sun is out, spring is here, and I just love the season of Easter and knowing that the Savior is resurrected and he lives. So I'm really excited about that season. I wanted to thank all of you for taking the time to watch this, to join me. I also want to express my gratitude for those who joined me in the Challenge of Abundance. And if you haven't yet, please feel free to jump aboard. All you're going to do is take your abundance oil. I left it over there. Put it on you, smell it, diffuse it, and then say your affirmation of whatever you feel like you're needing abundance in your life. It could be financial, it could be emotional, it could be friends, it could be marriage, whatever you desire. But to see how powerful it could be to help your business grow as well. Also, I wanted to thank all of you. I've been tagging many of you in the colors, personality, and the love language. As a leader, my desire is to do everything I can to help you and to build off of your strengths, that all of you have so many beautiful strengths. You're all uniquely made, and you all have a special purpose on our team. So with that, I'm going to show you. Here's my business binder. Those are my affirmations I say every day. And these are all the people. Hey, Cassie. These are all the people who have claimed the vision board for 2018. So my goal is that I know every single person's color, personality, their first or second. I love that you're all putting the percentages because that gives me a better idea. And don't be afraid to take the test again every 6 months. Mine has changed. I was a lot more blue and red one time and never really had very much yellow or green, but actually I still strong blue, strong yellow, about 20% red, and then I actually have about 20% yellow and green in me. So you can change as you continue to grow. It could be in your marriage or relationships with people. You'll learn to embrace the different colors in you, but there are those strong color personalities that you have. So I've written all of that down. And then also for your love languages, I would love to know how to meet your needs and to help you grow as a leader as well. We also have been discussing the 4 tendencies, and I've been tagging some of you in that as well. And those are just your natural tendencies, so I can learn as a leader how to communicate. And I know each of us are growing our own businesses. You guys are doing that. And this will help you interact with the members, with your prospects, with your family. All these are great skills to have. And first, it starts with you. You have to learn who you are. So I am just grateful for each of you. I think it's so cute, Tammy and Sophia, how they're so similar, mother and daughter, and they're both amazing people. But I just love each of you so much, and I appreciate it. So today is our Tip Tuesday. I also wanted to remind you, we are having an income opportunity class at my house at 12:30 today. This is for people who just love their product and they need some extra income. They could be members of your team right now, or they may not be, and they're curious about it. Bring them over. We'll do it from 12:30 to 1:30. And if they can't make it and they're working or you live far away from me in Portage, there's an opportunity call for you as well. Tonight, please invite your new prospects, your new members. They're saying they can't afford it. Let them know. Join the call. It's at 9 o'clock. It's a Zoom call. If you're not part of the event, I will post it later on today. The Zoom link, they can get on the phone or they can do it through video. So their choice, and that will be 30 minutes. I prefer it to be a video because then I can become more of a face and connect with them. But if not, that's totally fine. Hey, Cassie. Okay, so I've been praying about what to share with you about Tip Tuesday. And the first thing that came to my mind is set a date for your rank. That is something that I've learned as a leader. If you don't have a goal, you don't have an aim, then there's really nowhere to go. So it's kind of like, it's not my favorite movie, but in Alice in Wonderland, there's 2 pathways, and she went to the little Cheshire cat and said, hey, which way should I go? And he's like, well, it depends where you want to go. So if you don't know where you want to go, then there's no point to really, there's no aim. You know, it's just like we're in March Madness right now. If there really wasn't a basketball hoop, then where would they aim? There would be no point to the game. So my point is decide where you want to be this year. I know many of you have claimed gold, silvers, executive, senior stars. All of those are amazing goals that work with what you desire. Set a date. Put it on the calendar. I know some of you last week I started saying, get a date on the calendar. Put the date where you feel led and envision it and speak it and claim it. So that's what I really challenge you for, the tip, to put it on there using your abundance oil. Say, I'm abundantly surrounded with members that and on my team. And then ask God to abundantly surround you with this growth so that you can reach your goals well. Because God wants to hear our goals. He wants to know where we want to go. And then when you know where you want to go, then you start breaking it down and you create your own path. So you're going to create, okay, if I want to hit silver, in 5 months and I need 10,000 and right now I'm at 6,000, that means 4,000 and divide it by 4. Julie Taylor posted something about that last month, where really map out your days. Where do I need to be? And speak it, proclaim it, and work towards it. So that's not really where I was going to go, but that's where I felt led to share. I also wanted to talk about all of our time is very precious. So I'm going to give you a few pointers that I've been listening to on our Gold Mingle page. They do different videos. There's also a YL Silvers page. I love listening to the leaders that are silver, gold, and platinum. They have so much wisdom. There's diamonds on there that share different tips on how to utilize your time. So Darren Hardy is a big fan of mine. I listen to him every morning for my personal development to improve myself as a person, as a wife, as a mother, and as a leader. But he talks about doing a power hour or doing a power hour and a half. You have to find what your power hour or hour and a half is during the day. So maybe for you, it's in the morning. For me, it works better in the morning. Some of you may be the afternoon. Some of it may be your lunch break. Some of you may be after the kids go to bed at 9 o'clock. You figure out what that power hour looks like. And then break your power hour down, where we know the only 3 things to grow your business are getting new members, getting them on Essential Rewards, and building business leaders for duplication. So there's only 3 things that you have to do. So some of the leaders were talking about different things that you can do on a daily basis, talking to 3 different people every day. Maybe it's through Facebook, Instagram, texting. I know that's kind of our socializing nowadays, going to different, maybe a Bible study or a library time. Talk to 3 people every day. And then with talking to those 3 people, offer samples. You can mail off samples. I'm giving samples left and right to members, to non-members, to offering it. Just reach out to someone to give a sample a day. So you can do a sample a day. You can talk to 3 different people or offer samples and send them in the mail to maybe friends that you have connected with on Facebook or social media, Instagram. Then intentionally comment on Facebook. If you grow through Facebook, I truly believe that you can grow in all different ways. But on Facebook, comment on 5 to 10 posts. Hey, Nadine. 5 to 10 posts, typing out little comments to connect with different people, not the same people every day. Just go through because it will help your algorithm, which is going to help when you post your Young Living stuff in your personal life. People are going to see it more, so you're able to influence more people. So that's another thing to do. And then also Instagram, same thing. Pick 5 people, or these could be your connect with 3 people, 3 to 5 people a day. Comment on their posts. And then they're going to start seeing, your stuff more because you're engaged in their posts, and you'll have more people to follow and for them to follow. So that's another challenge with social media that you can use in your power hour and a half. I am a huge fan of entering in your numbers every day. So if you don't have Oily Tools, I highly encourage you to get Oily Tools. Enter in your OGV every single day, your new members every single day, and then I have my team so I can see where the growth is when I have promos. Did it really help? And if you're just starting out, you can still write your OGV and your members and, where do you need to be at the end of the month, and you can start, dividing that out to help you. So even if you're not a green personality, you can still do this every day and just my husband just created a Google Doc, but that's another thing to do on a daily basis that will help you. I know Young Living has been awesome about Help 5. I've talked to many of you and you're like, this is so realistic. I can help 5 people. We can get, 3 people on Essential Rewards. It has to be 100 PV, just to let you guys know, to count. And then you have to make sure you have your 100 PV order. And then you can get 2 new members on board. Get them on Essential Rewards. It doesn't have to be the same time, but it works really well when they're on at the same time. So like I said, I'm going to end there just to keep our Tip Tuesday short. Comment on Instagram, 3 to 5 posts a day. Comment on Facebook 3 to 5 times. So when you're doing your 4 regular posts to your 1 Young Living post, you're going to have more people. You're connecting with people. Those who are yellows out there, this is an awesome way. You are amazing connectors out there. And then fall in love. Your last thing is fall in love with your product. Because when you fall in love with something, whether it's a food or clothes, you're going to share it. Fall in love with it, learn about it. My challenge to myself is that once a week, I learn something new, studying a new product with that. So I hope that helps for your tips to take advantage of your time. Do a power hour. Maybe it's a power 30 minutes, a power hour and a half. To get these things in, so it'll help you get closer to your Health 5 goal and set your date for what you're going to rank. I would love in the comments below what your date is and what rank. I would love to start praying for you and asking God to continue to bless you in your business. Have an awesome day.